Hey, Dimitri. So I think I got a sense for what you were talking about for your art updates for the Sentinel Tower. So, a couple things. So one, I realized like a silly dude that we've got post effects in the engine. Why don't I just use them? So, oops. So also that gives us the nice little effect that when this thing is moving, man, I'm running out of stuff in my lab, or space in my lab. This thing's getting out of control. These things are big. These things are too big. Um, Sorry, let me just try this real quick. Get that over there. Let's get this back over here. I think it needs to go down just a tiny bit. Try that. Yeah, that's still a little high. Futzing around. 1 second. That's because we have it in the background for a natural parallax, and I have to adjust that. Okay, cool. So if you hadn't seen it yet, check this out. So the lens flare moves a little bit with the enemy when it comes on screen, which is great. So it kind of tracks with the eye. So I was like, all right. So I don't think we need to do the manual particle effect now for the lens flare. So sorry about that. I didn't think about that. I also added a tiny little bit of anamorphic here to the lens. We can make it bigger, smaller, remove it. Just let me know. I think we're fine there. I also punched up because we lost it, the flickering red. I kind of like the flickering red particle bit that we have. Feels pretty good in terms of it makes my dynamic, cranking it up and down a little bit. So the other piece here is that I'm not entirely sure. I am tired. Holy moly. All right. For whatever reason, I think we need to flip the texture on the horizontal, but this is the direction that it is looking, and it feels weird. It feels like this element here should be on the other side. I'm not sure if you see it differently. I know you had a different idea for maybe like how the parallax might look. So let me know. We can talk about it. But there you go. You kind of have the tracker there, right? So then the other thing that we put in is with the animated eye. I'm thinking more like a we can use 8 frames here if we want, because it's pretty small too. But I mean, the pulsing is one thing, but I'm thinking like the shutter effect when you see a lens kind of closing up. We're missing that rotation, right? And I think we have enough space on screen for it to be justified. I could be convinced just to leave it like this, but I think that leads us probably to the last thing, right? Is that, so in our previous version, let me take a look at the previous version. Cloop. All right. Get down, get down, get down. It's the nice thing about doing videos. All right. So in our previous version, come on, me. Show it. There we go. All right. Come on, me. So I think because this is the whole thing. It rotates, but I think that if we put that backing on the back side with the current one, and then we have like lens flares now its own thing. I think we still need a little bit of like offset for the eye, because the eye kind of it's almost like, I mean, we're faking it in 2D, right? So it's like the eye is looking at you, and I think what happened in this particular case with the animation, I think we've lost that sense of the inner eye actually looking at you, and maybe that's because maybe it's because you're interpreting this as kind of part of the eye. Maybe that's it. I'm not entirely sure. So, but I think those are the main things. Okay, so now for the main event, what happens when this thing blows up, you ask? Well, patooch. So I decided to leave the explosion disc a little bit slower. I had to put in a new enemy layer, but I kind of like we have this, and you can't really see it right now, but we have kind of like a secondary level parallaxing. It's almost like the explosion kind of splatted against the back texture. So maybe there's something we can do. We can add a little alpha to this, or a little more transparency to this, so we might be able to see that through. So I don't know. I'm just playing around. So, you know, the side of tech arting. So we can also make it bigger and kind of figure that out. But we're really getting down to the subtleties here. But the main thing is that this whole enemy is a turret. And so I can't just destroy the inner turret part of the enemy turret. So I needed to, you know, like we're getting a little too complicated for the setup here. So we need to kind of close this thing up. But that's one of the reasons why I wanted to put it in the way I did. So definitely looking forward to your feedback. So yeah, so now that you've gotten that, I think those are the main pieces of feedback. I think we're really close. So yes. Yum, yum, yum. All right. I think those are the main things. I'll get this video up for you and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.